How many people do you think were killed in wars in the 20th century? Hi, I am Tim Kaiser. This is Sola Melodica. On this channel, we review, reflect, and react to music lyrically, looking for a glimmer of God and redemptive qualities in the gift that is music. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much for coming. It's a pleasure to have you. If you're a frequent flyer, thank you for returning. If you're a subscriber, bless you. We thank you for your contribution and partnership in this. Today is a great day. We're starting a new series of videos on war, anti-war songs. And I think one of the classics, all-time classic rock metal songs of war, anti-war, or things of that nature is War Pigs by Black Sabbath. So we are going to get into some tunes. Looks like she's already started to plot her some revenge. It's she's gonna, yeah, it's not gonna work out well for somebody.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah.
So this video has a serious, like 1984 vibe to it. This is fantastically done. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yes. Or yeah. So let's just get this, started. War's hell. War is awful. Nothing redeeming or good about war. I spent 5 years in the military, and I understand the military complex. I do, and I respect my brothers and sisters who are still doing that. But unfortunately, those of us who served often are just pawns. I believe that's the word that's going to be used eventually in this. Pawns in the politician's hand, and we're just used. But man, this video is really well done. So I assume this in this video, and I'm sorry, we're supposed to be doing lyrics, not video. This is a great video. I assume this is probably a relative, father, uncle, brother, something. Or if it's not, would you be willing to get out of line? Would you stop following the orders to do something like this? Courageous man.
They leave their all to the poor. Yeah. Time will tell on their power minds, making war just for fun, treating people just like balls and chess. Wait till the judgment day comes. Yeah.
All right, so what is your favorite war or anti-war song? There's a ton of them out there. Um, here's one, a hidden gem that many people don't know about. It's from Bob Seger and the System before he was Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, called 2+2. That's one of my favorites. It's a really old song. I love that song. Politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Why should they go out to fight? They leave that role to the poor. Time will tell on their power minds, making war just for fun, treating people just like pawns in chess. Wait till their judgment day comes. So the politicians who've created all these wars, they ended up millions and millions of people were killed. Um, they will be they will be judged. I believe in a judgment, an end time judgment, where everything we've done, whether good or bad, is gonna be before God. And man, these people who started these wars for no reason and just killed millions and millions of people, just because of whatever, from money, I would not want to be in their shoes. Do you ever get to that breaking point where you're saying, no more, I'm not doing it anymore, I'm gonna just turn my back and I'm gonna rebel? Looks like Homeboy's about ready to do something crazy. Uh-oh.
Now in darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. And as God has struck the hour, day of judgment, God is calling. On the knees, the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for the sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord, yeah.
Okay, it's getting ready to speed up. I want to cover this last verse real fast. Now in darkness, world stops turning, ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. Hand of God has struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling. On their knees, the war pigs crawling, begging mercy for their sins. Satan laughing spreads wings. Oh Lord, yeah. So it's like in the song, right? We're not. This is a song. Let's not pretend this is anything other than a song. That in this point, then the war pigs have their comeuppance, right? So God, the hand of God has struck the hour, so their judgment's coming, and on their knees, the war pigs crawling, begging mercy for their sins, that they're getting their just reward for their terrible activities and behavior and what all they've done. And then in the process, Satan laughs because it seems like in the song at least he got his way. He used them to start wars, and then they end up getting judged by God, and people died, and you know he's happy. He's he's happy when bad things happen. Ah, I was hoping she would she would have pulled a trick out of her sleeve and did something crazy. Yeah, war is hell. There's nothing good about war at all. Augustine and Aquinas developed something called the just war theory, and there's like seven ways a war can be justified, and it's almost impossible to fulfill all these. So basically, in their opinion, these two men of old determined that just war was a bad idea. So the first one, going to war has to be a last resort. Two, the person, the organization declaring war have to be a legitimate authority. In our country, Congress is supposed to be the only people who can declare war, but we get into a lot of skirmishes. I understand the president's the commander in chief. I get that, but as a check and balance, Congress is supposed to be the only ones who can. Has to be a just cause, which is a subjective thing. I would think things like the genocide in Rwanda in the 90s, or the extermination of the Jews in World War II, things like that. Just cause. You had to have a probability of success. 4, 5. You had to have the right intention and the goal being to reestablish peace. 6, you have to respond. The war can only be in proportion to the attack against you. So there's things in history that probably would be not qualify for that. And you have to eliminate or just do your very best to minimize civilian casualties. So to answer the question, 108 million persons have been killed in wars in the 20th century. A lot of wars that happened, and that's World War One and Two. It's Vietnam, Korea. There's also a ton of other things. I mean, I think it was a million were killed in Rwanda by machetes. It's crazy. War is one of those unfortunate casualties we have of being depraved, of our sinful nature, and you can blame God if you want, but we're the ones who jack things up, and we're just kind of it's playing out for us. So Black Sabbath War Pigs, fantastic song, kind of a good kickoff for our war, anti-war videos. If Sola Melodica has been a blessing to you, just like the videos. That's awesome, right? Thank you for those who have subscribed and shared. Comments, I do my best. It's getting difficult to comment and to respond. Be nice, it helps. Be nice, be kind. I do my best as well. So blessings to you, blessings to your family. Stay safe out there, and may your life, the grace of God come upon you, and may you be filled with His mercy and His goodness.